amazing inhabitants of transcendent heights.
Who settle scores in duels and travel on sheer cliffs. They are so fast and agile that they can leave behind.
But sometimes the situation develops too rapidly, even for them.
Hello friends, you are on the Time with Benefit channel, and the heroes of today's episode are Mouflons.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Link in description. Mouflons are typical representatives of the ram genus, which can be found in the high mountains of southern Europe and Asia.
Males of separate subspecies grow up to 1.5 meters and can weigh over 60 kilograms.
Against the background of females, they stand out not only by size, but also by a serious weapon. These animals are perfectly adapted to harsh mountain conditions.
Thick winter fur helps survive frosty days, and a special stomach digests even coarse food. Tightly built rams with incredibly heavy headgear can be extremely fast. Strong, muscular legs allow them to make long jumps, which guarantees overcoming any obstacles. Moreover, life in the mountains endowed the ungulates with amazing stamina.
Therefore, high speed can be maintained for many kilometers, and far from every predator dares to fight them in a race.
If we talk about females, then their running capabilities are even more advanced.
Modest weight and slender body help perform dizzying stunts, and their incredible jumps more resemble the flight of a bird.
However, in the animal world, even such amazing runners are not so easy to be left without attention of predators.
Because their command work allows minimizing to a minimum any advantages of potential prey.
In many regions, these hunters have adapted to life in mountain massifs. They successfully patrol slopes and move with unusual dexterity on snow cover.
In this is the merit of wide paws, which in heavy conditions act like snowshoes. However, even having numerical superiority, to catch up for female Mouflon is incredibly hard. Here on altitude, she is fully in her element, and panic completely doesn't prevent her from planning every jump. And literally balancing on the edge of the abyss. Quick change of direction allows increasing the gap. But wolves are not from those who fear difficulties, and steep slopes do not stop the pursuit. In a seemingly hopeless situation, another maneuver helps to break out of the encirclement.
To repeat such a thing is hardly within the power of even the most experienced wolves.
And while they look for bypass routes, the female puts all her strength to maximize distance, and this saves her life. This agile male was less lucky because all attention of the pack immediately switched to him. Having much more serious weapon, he is right to dictate his conditions of pursuit.
But Mouflon knows better than others that to fight back in such way won't work.
So he also applies signature attempt to break out of encirclement.
However, local relief is not on his side. Saving slopes for a second turn from eternal ally into fiercest enemy.
First complex obstacle in chase finishes. Now arrived hungry predators won't leave to sow difficult target chances.
If to catch a loner causes considerable efforts, then among abundance of targets to choose suitable is much easier.
Konya mouflons are typical inhabitants of Turkish mountains, and when they gather in big herds,
Even for a lone wolf, there are all chances for successful hunt, because panic at sight of predator instantly seizes everyone without exception.
While the strongest and fastest rush forward, behind forms a crowd of less agile animals.
Enough of one mistake to in that same second become main target of hunter.
But wolves are not the only dangerous neighbors. Like many mountain inhabitants, mouflons often attract attention of golden eagle.
Huge feathered predator little worries about acrobatic abilities of potential prey, because his attacks are always rapid, sudden, and precise.
Besides, he in full measure uses mountain terrain to his benefit. Therefore, Berkut grabs prey and throws it from the cliff.
Of course, owners of so heavy horns don't miss opportunity to put them in business. Mating season is marked by signs of attention to opposite sex.
Like no one else, mouflons were close to extinction. Only timely measures helped prevent sad outcome.